We are back. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, exit the gates of fire and head to
I hate camping out.
Ciclodia. If you're planning to cross the border, you better make sure you're prepared. That's it, huh? Okay, no new items to craft there.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years.
Interesting.
Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
Why are you speaking?
So you take extra care
Ulvhan?
to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Oh, wow.
Is fighting all you think about?
Save time on fighting. Growth boost packs available now. The sheer audacity of people. It's like, oh, you spent $60 on the game. Don't like fighting? Well, then just buy your way out of it. Highly elastic for seaside fun. Oh, hey. It's Mia from that one game. Back in my day, we earned this shit. You didn't pay money for it, and it certainly didn't give you rewards or advantages in battle. Save time on strategies. Double combat points. How awful. The unflinching Iron Mask. Did I not see this one?
This whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything.
Oh.
Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
That ought to make her
You're not
learn.
gonna ask me about my past too?
That ought to learn her.
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
You're a real good man.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
Oh,
A
that's
Renin?
good.
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
so you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Oh, okay. So I've missed a couple here and there.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renins who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renins couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
I mean, this was obviously before we became closer as friends, I guess.
Why am I here?
Would it kill you to be a little more friendly?
I don't see how that's necessary.
Look, for the time being at least, we're working together. You don't have to make this harder than it already is.
In case you've forgotten, the two of us may be working together, but the only reason we're even teamed up right now is because our interests happen to overlap. Otherwise, why in the world would I be working with a Danon slave like...
Oh,
I
I
am
see.
not a slave. I'm not a slave anymore. Not since I chose to fight. I've left that life behind, and I'm better for it. Understand?
All these racist undertones and overtones.
Sorry for yelling. But please, don't call me that ever again. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, I should apologize for being just as tactless and horrible, but I'm not going to. Because why would I? Defense, heal HP after battle. Ooh, that's nice. Heal CP after battle. Only 5 minutes. Rip off.
Well, off we go.
Well, I suppose it's real world minutes and not game minutes, which are the same thing, I guess. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. I've like found a bunch of them already. Why can't I talk to it? Oh, okay. Look how cute.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Oh, you're really that surprised? I mean, ocean blue battle garb. Left wing, right wing. I mean, Monocle works on him right now. Now that he doesn't have his whole face covered. Frame glasses. I mean, she does look good with them, but at the same time,
Yeah.
that's what
more
they're
of them around than I
expecting you
thought.
to do. Elite Renan soldiers charged by their lords with the monitoring of the Donan slaves. Ulvhan Grotto. Whoa, look at this. Like a petrified dude, or what is that? You guys secretly enemies gonna come to life? New
I take
enemy
it we're
type at
heading through
least.
here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
Maybe.
It was my wife's.
Oh.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone.
Oh. It's one of
I
those
always wanted to
stories.
show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But
There.
Let's go.
He really hands you with a kid that you don't know, by the way.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Oh, okay.
actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Neat.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Don't want to say too much with the filthy Renan behind us. Yeah, these dudes must come to life at some point. Like, they're a little too suspiciously placed. New enemies! Level 14, huh? Oh, look, it's the new Ropers. And, like, magic lenses don't really exist, do they? At least I haven't seen any.
Stay away from the toxins!
Try this! Infernal turret! Burn! Here I come! It's over! Sonic thrust! Demon Fang! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Everything's
72
coming up,
experience, nice. Very nice. Also, let's go ahead and use one of these apple gels. I have a lot of extras. Oh, why is this area lit up? Is that water? And there's a Gigantos monster over here, evidently. Good to know, good to know. You guys gonna come to life or what? There we go.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising Wyvern!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mirage!
Take aim and blast it out of the sky!
I never miss.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Rising Wyvern! All yours! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Nothing. Just why are you such a hard ass all the time?
Never imagined there were Zoogles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because
72.
Zoogles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Mushrooms.
Guess we have to be prepared for anything.
I guess we do. So could we not fight the other ones that were over here, or what's the deal? Maybe those are statues and we were supposed to be lulled into a false sense of security. Where do you go, my lovely? You can't cross the water here.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside,
Oh,
too.
the next area is full of ice.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia.
Oh?
It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Why are you wearing such,
Is the little guy okay?
not clothes made for cold weather?
Don't worry
It's
about Hoodle. He's from
I don't know what the fuck I was
Cyslodia.
trying to say there. Like, your clothes don't look
Probably
like they'd
just
be
nerves
much
is all.
good use
He's
if it
not
was really
really used
cold
to being around
outside.
other
Like, you don't
people
even have
this
any
much.
sleeves. Oh, that's a nice little detail. You can see their breath.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Shouldn't you
yeah.
not be wearing a dress if it's as cold as
Let's
you're saying?
see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Oh, double negative. So
again?
everybody trusts everybody.
Just like I said, you never know when snake eyes are watching you.
Damn, is that another racial slur? We have to keep track of.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danans spying on each other too.
Oh. How nice.
Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes.
Okay.
Of course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people.
Wow.
Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not all of us have a blazing sword.
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Ulvhan.
Oh, right. Sorry. How careless of me.
That's why the world needs people like us.
Just use a blazing sword, forehead. Anything in here? Oh god, it's so cold here.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
I'll just evaporate it because it's crazy strong. Enemies. So, are we still level 11? I feel like we are.
Sonic thrust! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! You're on! This one's gonna be tough. Here I come! You're finished! Sonic thrust!
I'll run you through! Had it coming! Don't go charging off like
You're
that!
mine! You're finished! You're through! It's on! You're mine! It's over!
I'll run you through! See ya! Talent!
No escape!
Let me know if you're struggling.
I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. Repeated hits from certain enemy attacks can inflict physical ailments such as poison and paralysis. Oh, am I poisoned? Don't appear to be poisoned. Yo.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Could you stop with all that poison, please?
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Reload!
Mirage! Try this! Infernal Current! You picked the wrong fight! Here I go! Demon Fang!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Hey, thank you. Bombshell, huh? When sent flying, press right trigger to recover in line without being down. Nice. A testament to all craters Xion has left with the bombs she shoots. An offense that many find easy to forgive in such charming company. Glacio Celestra fires a bomb that turns into a giant chunk of ice. Okay, well, what else are we working on for you? Increase mid-air damage. Glacio Celestia. This seems like this would be kind of important, this whole tree. What do I get for completing this? Elemental defense plus 10. I mean, that's kind of whatever. Let's mark that one.